Now, in preparation for AEP, I've gotten a lot of inquiries about how to do doctor searches using this new system. There are going to be a couple different ways that you can find this information based on what works best for you or what the client needs. One method will be through the Medicare app enrollment platform. The other will be through the Medicare Link platform. There's multiple ways that we can find this information, so I want to show you the different avenues to take to figure out which one works best for you while you're working with the clients. Always give us a call if you have questions about this, but let's check this out and go through those systems. A doctor or provider search within the Medicare app enrollment system. There are two different ways you can do so. You can either be within a client's profile, and in the plans section you can go ahead and review it. If you just need to search for a specific doctor within a zip code, whether you're doing research or just need to check something quickly without actually meeting with the client or having to submit an application, you can go ahead and click the plans button at the top. Enter the zip code. Click shop for plans. And this view will look the same as if you were to be in a client's profile and had navigated to the plan section. Now, once you are there, you can either select plan details for that specific plan if we're doing a doctor search, provider search, or if you need to do a comparison with multiple carriers and needing to find out if Dr. Bob is in network, you can then click the add to compare to see the side-by-side comparison and navigate there. But for this instance, I'm going to just use the individual plan. Once you're in the plan details section of a specific plan, you'll want to scroll down beyond the plan documents to where you see provider. And again, you can see the provider directory, and by clicking it, it'll open up a new tab directly within that carrier's provider search. And again, you can then follow the prompts from there. If you're doing a comparison, which I'll show you next, selecting multiple plans, again up to 3. You do not need to select the plan details function in a comparison. You can scroll again to the bottom to where you see provider, and again you can click those links there. It'll open a new tab for each so that you can very quickly navigate between those searches to ensure that Dr. Bob is in network within that county for the plans that you're going to present to that client. Next, we'll go ahead and access the Medicare Link side, and I'll show you how that process works momentarily. The Medicare Link enrollment platform that agents will now have access to through the 2021 MedicareCENTER system has a different way to be able to search for providers. As we saw with the Medicare app side, where you either need to search for plans within a certain zip code and then manually search each provider or doctor directory to see if that doctor is contracted and accepting those specific plans. Another method is by using the Medicare Link, where you can very quickly either enter a county or a city and then that specific doctor that you're looking for, and it'll then show you a report of all the plans and carriers that doctor is contracted and accepting for those plans. Now from there, you can either build out a profile and do the enrollment through the Medicare Link, provided it's one of the carriers that is accepted through Medicare Link, or you can do that research or find that information quickly and then do the enrollment through the Medicare app side, knowing which plans that you want to present to the client based on their specific needs, being that they need to have that specific doctor accepting the plan that they enroll in. Now, to be able to use the Medicare Link search, you can hit the quote and enroll option. You'll need to at least enter the zip code. Click save, which will load plans. You can quickly navigate between 2021 and 2020. Make sure that you are searching the appropriate year because those contracted doctors may change. But once you're here, you can then, on the left-hand side, select the doctors button, which will first ask you, again, for city, state, or zip code. I'm going to use Raleigh for this demonstration. Click OK. And then you search for the doctor's last name. If your doctor pops up, you go ahead and select that, hit continue, and then you'll want to select that doctor. And you can see then it's added to your doctors. And then as everything updates, it will show only the carriers or providers that are, the plans that provider is contracted to operate in. Now this has just updated, so as you notice, there's no provider data for this carrier. You will not see that within your system. Again, we're using a training site to be able to show this information, but it'll actually show you right here that the doctor is accepted within that system. If they aren't, it will actually remove that information from it. Again, from here you can either create a profile and go through the enrollment process through the Medicare link, or if you're more comfortable using Medicare app, you now know which plans that doctor is contracted with and accepting. So again, you can, if needed, send a comparison quote or just a quote and enroll for a specific plan, knowing that that doctor is already in network because you've done the search previously.